It's that time again. The Confident Autistic Live. Ask the Confident Autistic anything about autism or about self-confidence. And tonight's special topic is going to be unwrapping Christmas. Hi, I am Chris Mitchell. I am the Confident Autistic. And let me take care of something. Ah, I'm watching it on my phone as well, and the sound's coming back. Okay, got that fixed. Alrighty. I am the Confident Autistic. I am here with you tonight, live on YouTube. Want to make sure my picture shows up. We're in about 30-second delay, so it will catch up. I know it will. Okay, yeah, I'm on there. Awesome. Yes, welcome in. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I know I did. I had a great time with my wife. We had a very engaging uh, Christmas. And I'm going to share that with you in a few moments. And don't forget, you can join us in our Zoom room. I'm in the Zoom room tonight, and I have put a link to that in the chat, and I'm going to put it back in there. Another copy of it in case you want to come over there and join us in there where you can actually interact with me and maybe even get on camera if you wanted to. And if you don't, that's cool as well. But you can see the behind the scenes stuff in the Zoom room. But let's get started onto this week's review of the last 7 days of videos I posted up on the website. Excuse me for a moment. I got to take a drink of water. I started last Friday. Well, I did a video which kind of is dated already, but it's about being alone this Christmas season. And even though Christmas is past, it's still this time of the year between Christmas and New Year's, excuse me, where a lot of things are not going on our lives, and it can get kind of boring and feel kind of lonely during that time. And this video talks about that and how it's actually could be beneficial for us who are on the spectrum. It's a great video. You can check that out. when you have the opportunity to. Then last Saturday, I did a video on autism and trains. It's, I guess you could say it's kind of like a stereotype, but there's some truth to it. That those of us on the spectrum, we really do enjoy trains. Many of us do. So I dove into and I got on the right track to find out why trains are so fascinating to us, why this is many of our special interests. So um, I explained the connection between trains and autism. So that is up there. That was posted last Saturday. Excuse me. 11 special interests of autistic adults. And we talked about trains on Saturday. Sunday, I listed 11 common special interests of adults. And you check out the video. It's a great video. But you check out the videos. Uh, if you don't have any of these special interests, you have something different, that's fine. Everyone experiences autism differently. So there's just 11 that are common special interests. And some of my special interests were not on that list specifically. So uh, it's just a fun little list that you can dive into and see what some of the common special interests are in our community. Then on Monday, I did a video on autistic nesting. And when I told my wife the title of this, she said, "What's nesting?" And not only do autistics do it, everyone does it in one sense or another. Expectant moms would do nesting before the birth of the child. Couples that are interested in each other will kind of start nesting when the relationship gets really serious. But for us who are autistic, when we talk about nesting, we are talking about creating an area, a space that we can retreat to or return to, that we feel safe and comfortable in it. And when you create a nest, you want to make sure you have the right things in your nest that will comfort you and soothe you and help you when you need a little self-regulation time, some me time, I call it. So it's a really great video, very informative. You're going to want to check that out. That's on the channel as well. Don't forget, we'll be getting to the Q&A a little bit later on this evening. So you have any questions about autism and or self-confidence, go and put them in the chat if you're watching on YouTube, or put them in the chat in the Zoom room, and I'll be checking both of them. And we'll be doing my best to answer everyone's questions. So I do encourage you to participate in the conversation tonight. And then on Christmas Eve, I did a fun one, and this was meant to be fun, and is Santa Claus autistic? Now, this came from a meme I found on the internet that explains why Santa may be considered autistic. It was just a fun little video and all, and I shared it. And it was just something to have a video up there on Christmas Eve, because I know what it's like to be all alone in Christmas and all you have is repeats and all the good stuff is into you. It disappeared. I mean, growing up, I listened to the radio and my favorite DJs were gone. All they would play was music, no jocks, and it makes you feel so lonely. So I wanted to make sure nobody felt lonely this year. So I did a little fun video for Christmas Eve. Then, of course, yesterday I did a video called Why We Eat Pringles, or Why We Love Pringles, that is. And my wife saw this title and she said, "Is this really a thing?" And yeah, it's another one of those little fun videos that I did. And it does talk about why some people in this spectrum, I'm one of them. I love my Pringles. Love to consume Pringles. It's a fun video. Go check it out and find out why some of us are so attracted to Pringles and why it's maybe one of our favorite comfort foods. And finally, today I put up a video, 9 benefits of autistics owning a pet. Pets can be a great thing for us on the spectrum. Now, some of us want to get a comfort animal, and that's fine, but you don't necessarily have to have a comfort animal to benefit the from being a pet parent, whether it be a cat or a dog. Now, I have an orange cat. His name is Junior, and he actually makes an appearance in this video. He was in the office while I was recording it, so I brought him on camera so you can all meet my orange little cat named Junior, and he is such a comfort to me. And like I mentioned in the video, I don't want to give away too much of the video, otherwise, why would you watch it, right? I mentioned that if you really want to get an affectionate cat, that's going to be a lap cat. The best thing you could get is an orange cat. I've had several cats in my life, but the most affectionate cats and I've been orange, and I've had 2 orange cats. One named Casey. Oh man, he was a character. He has so much personality, and he loved being. He could not decide if he wanted to be on my lap or my wife's lap. So he'd go back and forth in the living room all night long, back and forth from lap to lap. And Junior, and I heard somebody say about orange cats, they're Velcro cats, and they really are. Junior is like glued to me. I'm his favorite human being. So that's a great video to check out, and I posted that one today. So we're going to be getting into the Q&A in a moment. I keep forgetting to add a heading there when I do this. I'm so embarrassed. Okay, but the heading tonight is we're going to be talking about anything autistic related or confidence related, and we're going to be unwrapping Christmas. I'm going to be sharing with you a short video, premiering it here because I'm still in the editing process, but the video will be up on YouTube later tonight or tomorrow sometime of my gift to change with my wife. So it's going to be a fun little video, and it's going to be enjoyable. I had fun making. I had fun exchanging gifts with my wife, and while I was talking about that, before we get into the Q&A, if you want to share anything with me that you got for Christmas that really meant something to you, put it into the chat. We can talk about those things as well. But before we get into all of that, we have some big news this week, and I posted about it, did a little short video, and I really do mean what I said in there. I was very appreciative of this. We broke 200 subscribers to the channel. I am so excited about that. That is just amazing that we were able to get 200 people to subscribe to the channel. So we went from 194 last week to 201 this week. So that's an increase of 7. That's not bad for Christmas. My goal for this month has been 250. I think I was a little bit optimistic on that. I don't know whether the 4 appeared again. I could have sworn I edited that out. I have to look into the template later. Anyway, we're 49 away from our goal. And the way to help the channel grow is by liking, sharing, commenting on the video, and by subscribing to this channel. Those are all ways you can help this channel grow, because by liking, commenting, and sharing on any of my videos, that tells the algorithm on YouTube, this is good stuff. People like it. They recommend it to other people. They like it, and we get more subscribers. And when we get more subscribers, our subscriber goes up, and that pushes us further in the algorithm. And together, you and I could be helping me fulfill my mission to empower others to embrace autism confidently. So I truly do thank each and every one of you for your support of the channel, whether you've been a subscriber, whether you shared a video, liked a video, commented a video, any of them, all of the above. I truly appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. And I thank you for being a part of something that's going to be really great. Now, our chat's going to start soon here, but before we get into chat, I got to read these little disclaimers. The information in this video and in this chat is for informational purposes only. For medical advice or a diagnosis or therapy, please consult a professional like a doctor, a general practitioner, a primary care physician, a licensed psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor, somebody who is licensed to diagnose and to treat if you have any concerns, whether it be general health concerns or mental health concerns. The advice that may be given in this video, either by myself or any of the other participants, is from our own opinions and often from our own experiences. And the final thing I need to say is this, that hashtag define yourself the Confident Autistic, aka Chris Mitchell, shall not be held responsible for any damages caused by you by following the advice given in this chat. So now we covered all of that fun stuff. And in the chat, this goes for both if you're in the Zoom room or if you are in the actual watching on YouTube. There's no profanity in the chats, no political debates, no hate speech. Be respectful of others and respect each other's opinions. So we're now going to be starting the Q&A. Let me get out of this because I don't need that up there anymore. And we will get Q&A, and we will see if anyone has any questions. And if they do, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. Let's see. In the Zoom, I'm going to look for the chat button. Give me a moment here because I don't know where things are. I don't have them memorized. I should. I really should. Hold on one second. Let me go dig here. Chat. Yeah, where is chat? There can be chat in here, right? There it is. All right, our chat is empty. That's fine. Nothing in the Zoom room. Let's go check out YouTube. Let me pull that up there. Nothing over there. That's fine. What we're going to do while we're waiting for anyone to have anything, they're like, oh, we do have something coming on the YouTube chat. Let me get this. Okay. Um, let's see, especially during the holidays, when I have conversations with people too long, I get fatigued and notice I have difficulty finding words and I become dizzy. How does that same the little heart there that's driving me crazy? How does how does social fatigue affect you? Pretty much the same way. I when there's a lot of conversations, my wife tells me I get this lost over look on my face. And where I kind of look like, I don't know, I'm kind of losing it. I'm kind of going out of my mind over this everything. And I get really fatigued. I don't think I get dizzy. I hope I don't because I'm also physically disabled. I don't walk without a mobility aid. So if I get dizzy, this can be really dangerous for me. But I do get very fatigued. I get exhausted. I mean, we could go somewhere. My wife and I can go somewhere and there's noise for about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. And I come home and I head right to bed. I will take a nap for a couple hours. And there's some days we will go out in the morning and once a month we go to the cancer center. My wife has stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And we will go there, see the doctor, do all that stuff we need to do there. And then when we get home, even though we just went to one doctor appointment, saw the doctor, came back home, I'm already so exhausted. I'm done for the day. I just go in the bedroom, I lay down, I just decompress, that kind of stuff. And I am just so over the day that I just rest. I do get fatigued. I get overwhelmed. I get to the point of like, why are people talking to me and what are they talking to me about? And I want to get out of here. And then I sometimes get real snappy at people and I'll start being, well, people say I'm rude. I probably am a little bit rude, but it does get to me where I kind of smart off to people and kind of a little bit disrespectful. I'll be honest about it. And it's not me doing this to be rude. It just, I'm overwhelmed by the conversation. I'm exhausted by it. I don't know exactly what the other person's expecting of me, so I can meet the expectations because I'm always trying to be the person somebody wants me to be at times, and it's very hard for me. I know that's very common in our community. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do feel when I get overwhelmed with social activities. Now, this holiday has been pretty easy for me. In some ways, it's been easy. In other ways, it's been very difficult. The easy way is that we don't have a lot of family. My wife and I do not have kids. Therefore, we don't have kids. We don't have grandkids and all. So just me and her at Christmas. And we share a house with my mom. So we see her at Christmas, but I see her every single day. And on Christmas Day, my nephew and his wife and their 3 children stopped by to change gifts, or actually to get gifts. Well, they did give us a gift actually. So there was kind of a gift exchange. And and then they left. So most of the holiday had not been too hectic for me. However, it had been very difficult for me because I missed some of the things that used to happen at Christmas. When I was a child, I have fond memories of my aunt and my grandfather and my cousin Joel coming to our house in St. Louis and spending Christmas with us almost every single year. A few years we went to their home. One year we went from St. Louis, that's where I grew up, to visit my dad's side of the family in Joplin for Christmas. That was my least favorite Christmas, by the way, because I was so used to um, spending Christmas with my aunt, my grandfather, and my cousin and all. And I also remember Christmases back in California, where my wife and I really decorated up our apartment and made it beautiful at Christmas. And now our health, both hers and mine, we can't decorate as much, so it's a little bit sad. And we used to travel on Christmas, my wife and I did, since we don't have families. And we would go to a hotel and spend time at a hotel and handing out big containers of popcorn to the hotel staff to thank them for working on the holidays. We would do that. And I missed some of that as well. So there was some nostalgia and feeling kind of isolated a little bit this year. It was a little bit hard for me, but I'm grateful that I have what I have, that my wife's health is doing relatively fine, and we're not into chemo yet, and I'm hoping for more Christmases, but at least we got one more Christmas without chemo, so I'm excited about that. So Christmas has been kind of interesting for me, and we're going to get to my Christmas video in a moment. We got another comment in the chat on YouTube, so let me turn my phone the right way. I'm wondering how the social, emotional, and masking fatigue affects other neurodivergent individuals. I know there are differences and similarities in how the world affects us. That's very true. I cannot speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. But often when I do the videos, and I try to do them in all of them, and I sometimes forget, that everyone experiences autism differently. For example, one of my great nephews, he's on the spectrum. And if I went level one, he's probably a little bit, maybe closer to level two. I'm not sure what his diagnosis is, but I know he has some more challenges than I face. And all. He's like 6 years old, I believe. I think he's six. Yeah, he is six. Anyway, one of the things that is, I'm going to use the word stereotypical here, that autistic people have as a stereotype, we don't like making eye contact. I don't like making eye contact. But when my nephew talks to me, my great nephew talks to me, he looks me straight in the eye. And now that normally drives me batty, and it does drive me batty, but I don't want to turn away from him. Uh, I don't want to turn away from him and kind of ignore ignore the ignore the him interacting and discouraging him from doing that, because if he's able to make eye contact, that's great, but he does struggle in so many other areas. We learned he has ODD, which is um I can't remember what the O stands for off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. um it's a behavior issue, and for the life of me I cannot remember to get in there. Let me do something here. And I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, and I'm gonna say it again. And take care of this. Just give me one moment here, guys. All right. Yep. Hold on. Where are they? There they are. And okay. Sorry about the disruption there. It won't happen again. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go back in here, get me where I am. But yeah, my nephew, my great nephew, he has some ODD, which is oppositional defiance disorder, I believe it's called. And I have a little bit of that as well. But my point is, we all experience autism differently. So that's going to be, yeah, opposite defiant disorder. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to think of that. And the other day, my wife told me, we learned your great nephew has ODD, and she asked me what ODD is. And I stood at the refrigerator for a moment and said, I'm going to look that up. Then it came to me. And now tonight, it left my mind again. It came back. Thank you so very much for that. Yes, that is amazing. And I do want to apologize to those on the stream. We had a little disruption from an unruly person in the Zoom room. That person will not be admitted back into the Zoom room, because I'm not going to tolerate that kind of behavior. So anyway, but you're still welcome to join the Zoom room if you are so inclined, and all. But while we're waiting to get into that, to the Zoom room, let me do a few things here and do some technical stuff here. And we are going to go and watch my Christmas unwrapping video. I'm going to share this. Now, this is going to be up on a separate video later, but I'm going to go ahead and share this right now. And let me find the one I want. Christmas. Yeah, we'll do this one. So I hope you enjoy. This is going to be our Christmas video of my wife and I at Christmas. So here we go. All right, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, we got gifts for you. So we're gonna
open them all.
Yeah, if you want to do all of them now, we can.
Okay,
or
we can. Whatever you want to do.
All right, well, let's go ahead and do this one first.
Okay.
Because I'm not the greatest rapper.
No, that's okay.
A little bit after midnight on Christmas morning as we're opening these.
Interesting.
Yes, you have to open up the box. And see if it tells you what it is. Or you can... Have you figured it out yet? No?
No.
Let me see it for a second. Let me tell you what this is. This is
Does it hang over the
the arm of the chair for remotes.
Oh.
Because you've been piling them up here on top of our TV trays. That's something you can put over the arm of the chair for your remotes.
Oh.
So they don't fall on the floor.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And it's pretty close to the color of Mrs. Chair.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's get bag number, let's see, which one do I want to do? This one. There we go.
All right, this one?
Yeah. I don't want to knock down the remote.
Okay.
Which won't be a problem in a day or two.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool.
Now,
Cool, that remote thing.
yeah, I think you'll find this one cool too.
Let's see, what is this?
See, you can figure it out. Kind of has a picture of it on the front, I think.
Oh, is it one of those pillows that holds your
Tablet or phone? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because I come in here at times and you're watching the phone or your tablet and you're having to hold it. This way you can kind of recline back and put it up on your lap and watch it comfortably.
Cool.
All this is courtesy of Amazon.
Amazon.
Mm-hmm. And this is your last gift I have for you.
Okay.
There you go. And why don't we show and then what you got, not all the styrofoam that's all over you. And it says, go and read it.
It says, "Snow one like you."
Yeah, instead of no one like you, it's no one like you.
I like this one because it has a lot of snow.
There's a lot of snow in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas.
Woo-hoo. Yay.
Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas.
All right, before we continue, I do want to just let you know that now we're going to see the part where Kim gives me my gifts. And I'm going to let you know, I seen other comments come into the YouTube chat. And we'll get to those in a moment. Thank you for putting them in there. And we recorded this using my cell phone. So the audio is a little bit off, and my apologies for that, but it was recorded on my cell phone. So now let's go and see what Kimberly got me for my Christmas gifts. And they're wonderful. I really like them. It's time for me to get my Christmas gifts from my lovely and beautiful wife. And
All right, here we go.
here we go. What are we going to do?
So we're going to do this one first.
Okay. Alrighty. It feels heavy. Oh, wow. Cellophane. We always want to sell the thing. And we've reused this for at least 2 or 3 years. So
Yeah.
we're really careful on that. This feels like, oh wow, it feels like a shirt. Let's see, what does this shirt say?
You should know what it says.
Oh, neurodiversity.
Uh-huh.
And I can't read all of it because the color's in line. But this is an Autism Pride shirt.
Yeah.
Awesome. And it's in dark blue. I love blue. Great, thank you. And I know it's my size because you know my size better than I do.
Yeah.
So this is great. That is great. And it looks like I got a DVD. Oh, we watched this movie.
That's a good movie.
This movie. This is Temple Grandin, and this is an awesome story about a wonderful woman who was diagnosed with autism and born in the early 1950s, and all the amazing things she has done because of her gift of autism. That she sees the world differently and made a difference in the world. This is a wonderful movie. I highly recommend it. And for those that are watching on the YouTube channel, there'll be a link to this in the video description. And that link is an Amazon affiliate link, and I'm required by Amazon to say that I'm an Amazon associate. So when you use that link, I may make a commission off that sale that helps fund and supports this channel. Now, back to our Christmas.
Well, you got the shirt from Amazon too.
Okay, so if I can find that link, I'll put that in there as well. Awesome.
Everything is
From
brought
Amazon.
to you courtesy of Amazon.
Okay, I'm going to put this stuff down here. It's easy to deal with. I take it there's another bag for me.
Yeah.
Let me get this.
Now this bag is a sensory bag.
A sensory bag?
Yeah.
Oh, this ought to be fun. Oh, hold on. Oh, I love the sense of this.
Well, no, that's not the
It's a
tissue.
perfect gift.
The tissue paper is not the sensory.
It's nice and it feels good. Okay. The first thing is this is sealed and I don't have any way to open it.
Yeah.
So why don't you just tell me what this is?
Those are bags.
Bags.
Backpacks.
Backpacks.
Like you can carry with you.
Oh, wait a minute. I can open it.
Yeah.
These drawstring backpacks?
Yeah.
Oh, like the one I have before that is kind of getting more. Oh, I love this shade of blue better than the shade on the other one that I have 2 of these. Cool. And I can put my sensory stuff in it when I have to go places. This is nice. And the texture of it feels really good too. And I love the blue.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are great. Thank
Yay.
you. Thank you. Now, I know there's some more stuff in here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh! Somebody knows I like buses. I'm going to open up this. Oops. I'm dropping stuff.
It's okay.
I'll get that in a moment. We don't need to worry about that right now. Throw this away. Cellophane. Oh, this is so cool. I love buses. Anyone that's watched my YouTube channel before knows I talk about my bus collection. And my goal in 2025 is to get all my buses together and do a video showing you my entire bus collection. But I love this. This is like a stress ball school bus. Bus. You got a good shot of it?
Yeah.
Beep, beep. Okay, so we got the bus. I love the bus. And I think there's one more thing in here. No, actually 2. Another Needle ball. This one is green though, because when you order these off of Amazon, which will have a link to it in the video description of my channel, and again, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so buy one of these, I may make a commission.
A link to this one?
Yes, that's on Amazon. You're going to send me these links because you bought them, and can you share them with me later so I can put them in there? Okay, great. Anyway, so this is, you get whatever color they send to you. My favorite color is my blue one, but this is good. I can have a little variety in my life. I'll be okay. I will. That's cool. Because you're worried about me popping these. And I got a fluorescent pink one. Ooh. This is one I could take with me when we go to the cancer center.
Yeah.
And my pink one. Be on Team Kimberly then. All right. Thank you.
So I told you it was a sensory bag.
Yes, it is a sensory issue bag. You want to say hi to the world?
Hi, world.
Hi, Junior. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to show this to you. And when we're done videoing, Mommy will put it together for you. But I got you a new color. Ooh, a blue color.
Ooh.
Daddy's favorite color. Ooh, he's checking it out. Now, there's a reason he's going nuts over that.
Uh-huh.
Because it's in the bag with his other gift, which he's going to really love here. Here we go. I got it tangled.
Uh-oh, Daddy.
This is a Snoopy toy for him. That
Yeah?
has catnip in it.
He's already...
He's into this, isn't he? He liking this. So I'm going to try to take these tags off so we don't have a problem with that. I got the tags. And here you go. Merry Christmas. This is yours. He's ready to play with it. So thank you for joining us on our Christmas this year. Merry Christmas, Kimberly.
Merry Christmas, Chris.
Thank you for all the wonderful gifts this year and for putting up with me. This is our 25th Christmas together.
Yay.
Yay, quarter-century Christmas gifts. You know, as the years go by, it's harder to find gifts for you. I'm sure it is for me,
It is
too.
me, too.
I made it easy for you. One evening, I sat on my phone and I sent like 25 items from Amazon. But yeah, he's down there. No, the bag's not your gift. Oh, your toy is here. There you go. So, thank you for joining us for Christmas. We wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. And I hope everyone's having an enjoyable time with their families. All right, well, that was it. That was our Christmas gift exchange. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me get back over to this screen so I can see what's going on. We had a couple of messages come in the chat while we were watching that video, so let me go and check those out and see what they say. I'm extremely uncomfortable unwrapping presents in front of others, but I do it for their benefit. My parents noticed it, and I would wake up with gifts on the foot of my bed. I could open them alone. Yeah, a lot of people have trouble with opening up gifts in front of other people. Like I said earlier for myself, that you're trying to, be what people expect you to be and react the way you think they expect you to react to the gift giving and all. And it can kind of be a challenge for us. That's not unusual. It's not that much to me. When I was younger, I wanted to, and I'm looking for something. Oh, there it is. I found my ball. My life is better. Okay. So anyway, when I was younger, I always wanted to work in radio. So the part of me who wants to be a showman and goof around and be funny comes out when I open up gifts and all. And I went through some of the things that most kids go through, and I think some of us struggle through. Like, I remember one year, my mom always telling me, if you get something from someone that you already got, just be nice about it. Don't say anything. And she kept saying that to me, but I never really remembered that. So one Christmas, I got a gift. I got the same gift from two different people. And the second person I got it from, the first thing that flew out of my mouth was, I already have this gift. And my mom was so embarrassed. And also, it was a life learning lesson. But we can get concerned about what our facial expressions would be and how we react in our body language and what message we're sending that way. And are we reacting in the way that they're expecting us to react? And that does cause us some anxiety and wanting to open up gifts around other people. And that's normal for some of us. Some of us does not bother. Doesn't bother me, doesn't bother my great nephew. He's just like, a toy! And he was so happy, and he didn't care what anyone thought because he was young. He's like 6. He doesn't care about that kind of stuff now. Unfortunately, as we age and society puts more expectations on us, we're going to struggle more with that, or we may. Some of us may. Let's take a look at another comment. I use my ability to notice obscure details about a person to choose gifts for them. That's really a great ability to notice those obscure things about people. Uh, One of the fun things that I do and I'm able to pull off, I don't know if it's the obscure, I need to get rid of that. I don't know if it's the obscure details, but often the way that I look and act at times, I get so focused in on something, I don't really make eye contact at all. People don't think I'm paying attention, but I'm actually paying very close attention. And that helped me figure out what to get them. And I'm a good listener. I absorb a lot of stuff because there are many conversations I don't feel comfortable talking in, so I listen a lot. And it's somebody I really care about. I listen and pick up little things, and I will get them a gift. And it's something they said they were really interested in June. Been 6 months, they forgot to even sit it around me, so it really makes a great gift for them. So yeah, that's one of your superpowers, being on the spectrum. Use those superpowers. Maybe you could talk about ways to choose gifts for others, and that can be stressful for those of us who are autistic. Oh, finding gifts for people is not one of my gifts, okay? Like I mentioned in the video, this is my 25th Christmas with my wife, and it's getting harder and harder to find something for her at Christmas. But I do. The art of it is paying attention to what other people are saying. If you notice somebody is talking a lot about baseball, like let's say they talk about the St. Louis Cardinals all year, get them something related to baseball. If they're talking about um, the Big Bang Theory, get them the DVD set of the Big Bang Theory or a T-shirt that says Big Bang Theory on it. Find something that they talk about a lot. What it boils down to is practice. And I don't mean this insultingly. I know it's coming out of my mouth like it's going to be rude and it's not meant to be. But use your listening abilities because people are dropping hints every single day of what interests to them, what's they're interested in. Like we may talk a lot about our special interests. And I mentioned on many videos, one of my special interests is buses. And that's why my wife got me the squeeze bus because she knows I like buses and I talk about them and I have them all over my office. You can't see them on camera, but like I said, I'm going to make a video in 2025. I plan to of all my buses and show off my bus collection and tell you some stories of how I acquired them and what they mean to me. And you might enjoy that. You might find it boring. I have no idea. But because I'm sharing my special interests, people can gain from me what I'm interested in and it's reciprocal. So when you're around people, if they're talking to you about some of their favorite things, listen and see what they keep bringing up. And that can help give you a clue on what to get them for Christmas. Uh, Now, this year for my wife, it was observation. My wife, I noticed that she had the remotes on top of the TV trays and they keep falling on the floor. And I said, we're going to break those. And some of those are hard to replace or expensive. So that's where I came with the idea. I looked for and I observed something and I saw a need that my wife had. And I fulfilled it by getting her something that she needed. Just the same with that pillow thing that you could put your tablet on or your phone on. Because I see her sitting there in her chair, holding her phone up, watching a video, and holding it up and getting the right position and all. And after a while, that's going to get hard on your arm. I saw that as a need for her. I just observed that. And that became a gift for me. And of course, the snow globe. This is something my wife has collected for years. I even knew this when we were dating. She loves snow globes. When we would go to the store during the Christmas season, she always pointed out the snow globes. So it just takes the power of observation and observing what other people do. In fact, it might come somewhat natural to us because for many of us, we are observing others all the time so we can get better at masking so we feel like we can fit in with Aulistics. So take that ability of observing other people and learn from what they're sharing, what they would like for Christmas, birthday gift, wedding anniversary gift, engagement gift, whatever kind of gift, baby shower, whatever gift you have to get them. Uh, you know, uh, observe, just pay attention to what they are talking about. And one way you can learn what they're interested in, and it's not an easy thing for me to do, I will be honest with you, is small talk. I hate small talk. But if you engage in small talk properly, you can learn so much about other people. And that is a way that you can discover what to get somebody for a gift. And you visit their home, notice the stuff in the house. Like you came over to our house, you might see on the top of the fireplace several snow globes. Well, that would be a clue that there's somebody in this house that likes snow globes, which there is. It's my wife. Little things like that could be helpful. I talk about my needle ball, and I love wearing my Autism Pride shirts. My wife picked up on that. Okay, yeah, I just sent her a list. Okay, but she could have picked up on that and realized he likes those kind of shirts. The only problem is when you buy clothing for someone, you may not know what their size is. And that's okay. Get them a gift receipt so they can exchange it for the right size if you're off on their size. But I'll give you a little tippy here. If you're buying a gift for a woman, I know it sounds sexist, okay? I'm sorry. But there's some women or anyone, but you buy someone an extra, extra large shirt and they don't wear an extra, extra, extra large, they might get a little offended that you think they're fat. So always underestimate. Like when a woman asks you, how old do you think they are? And they look like they're 40 to you, always go lower. Say 32. It makes them happy. I don't know why it does. Anyway, I know my wife is watching this, and I'm probably going to have some feedback from her after I wrap this event up tonight. But that's just how things are. Is there anything in particular anyone got or received at Christmas? That sounds better than got, but received at Christmas a gift that really was very special to them that they would like to share. We have a few minutes here. I'm going to babble for a couple more moments, see if anything comes in. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. And while I'm waiting to see if anything comes in, we will be back next Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, January 2nd. I can't believe it. 2025 is here. And along with our normal Q&A, where we can talk about anything autistic or about building self-confidence, we will be talking about goals for 2025. I will be sharing some of my goals, both personally and professionally, for the coming year, and encourage you to share your own, whatever goals you have for the coming year, and with us have a little fun time with that on the day after New Year's. So, looking forward to you joining next week at 7 p.m. Central Time for another one of these events. It will only be on YouTube next week. It will not be on Zoom. It had nothing to do with the little incident that happened tonight. That tonight was just a planned one, just to do an experiment, and I'm gonna find ways to do it a little bit better, and where we don't have problems in the Zoom room, so everyone can enjoy it. Because I want to make it enjoyable. I'll tell you one of my goals for 2025. I want to do some events next year where you can come into the Zoom room, or you can watch it here on YouTube. And if you're in the Zoom room, there will be certain things you'll be able to do and participate in that won't be shown on the YouTube channel. So that's something I'm working towards next year. So I see another comment has came in, and let's see what it says. 150 and one electronics project kit from Radio Shack was my favorite gift. I did not know Radio Shack was still in business. Are they still in business? I thought they had went belly up. Maybe they just closed all the stores. I don't know. That sounds like a cool gift, though. Uh, I have a very healthy respect for electricity. I don't mess with it. It don't mess with me. So I'm not that electronically inclined, but if you are and you like that kind of stuff, that's super. I know some people who are I know some people who are whizzes at that. I had a friend who was an electric engineer, worked with electricity and stuff. So yeah, that's great. That's your special interest. Awesome. Now, everyone who read that, if you're going to be buying this person a gift, you know what he likes now. See, that's how we can tune into what people are saying, so we can pick out great gifts. But my favorite gift this year had been not a material item. Okay, I do love everything my wife got me, but my favorite gift this year is uh, my wife and I, more her than me, because she's the one with the diagnosis, has stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And we are probably on the cusp, and it won't be long before we have to go into chemo for her. For the first 3, almost 4 years, medicine has helped her and manage her cancer and had been working for her. But we're going to be getting to a point we're going to be probably going into chemo. So the best gift I had this year is one more Christmas without us fighting chemo, because I understand that's going to probably change a lot in our lives. So I'm very grateful for that. That was the best gift I got this Christmas with that. Having a quality Christmas with my wife, because we get so focused in on the gifts and the items, and we kind of forget the real meaning of the holiday. It's to celebrate, for those of us who are persons of faith, the birth of what many would consider our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and we should be celebrating that. Unfortunately, because of our culture, we get so wrapped up in gift buying and the pressures of gift buying and all. But the greatest gift that we have on at Christmas is sharing ourselves with each other. And that's what I'm doing through the channel. I'm doing it today because I know some people who are on the spectrum are feeling lonely, isolated. Everything's turned upside down. Between Christmas and New Year's, forget about routines, forget about normalcy, forget about predictability. It's a very hard time. It's the hardest week of the year for me, because I love the holidays. Nothing against the holidays, but I can't wait until they're over and everything gets back to normal. So I wanted to do this so there'd be a little normalcy for everyone. So I want to thank everyone again for joining in tonight, whether you participated or not. And if you just watched it or you're watching this in archive, thank you so very, very much for tuning in and being a part of this event. Thank you for being a part of my channel, The Confident Autistic. Pretty much, it really launched it and got it going in. Got it going November 1st, when I began my 90-day challenge of a video a day, which we're up to, I'm doing the math here, 56 of them. So I got 34 more to go in this challenge. I will be putting up the videos either later tonight or tomorrow of the Christmas gifts. And in those videos, we'll have the links. I know I said on that video, the links are in the show notes, and not in this one. They're going to be in the video notes when the actual videos go live. So be watching for those. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. And when you do not forget to click on the bell so you can be notified when new videos go live and when I go live at these kind of events. And please don't forget to join us next Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time as we usher in a new year. We have a Q&A, and we're going to talk about goals, and I'm going to share some of my goals, both my personal and professional goals. I know I mentioned that earlier, but we're going to be doing that as well. So please join in and bring some of your goals you'd like to share, or any questions you have about setting goals. We'll be happy to answer them. I'll be happy to answer them next week. So please join and do that. Don't forget to visit my website, theconfidentautistic.com. On there, you can get a free gift right now of 31 affirmations for autistic adults. It's a free gift. It's written all over my site. It's the top of every page, and it's near the bottom of the page. So go and get that free gift. It's my gift to you. And don't forget to join our Facebook group, Autistic Adults Embracing Autism. I believe a link to that is in the video description, so you can check for it there and join us in that. So once again, I hope everyone had a very wonderful and enjoyable Christmas. If you are the Jewish faith, I'm not going to forget you, because I know Hanukkah is going on right now, and I wish our autistic brothers and sisters who are of the Jewish faith a very happy and enjoyable Hanukkah season. This being night number 2, you probably are getting batteries tonight, because they got to stretch those 8 nights of gifts out. So this is what, the batteries? Yeah, I don't know. The really good gifts come night number 8, right? Yeah, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So happy holiday. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is your friend, the Confident Autistic, Chris Mitchell, reminding you that now is the time, right now is the time for you to embrace autism confidently. I will see you next week. Have a great evening and take care of yourselves. See you next week.